Yo, what's up, guys? It's Bradley here. So, a little while ago, I recorded a first reaction to the first episode of Invincible, and I ended up giving up on the series because of how graphic it was. Simply, it was just not something I was really ready to tackle. It was something that kind of really shocked me. Um, and yeah, it disturbed me. I was thinking about it for a while afterwards. But I still loved the writing of that first episode, and it felt like a real shame that I wasn't able to continue with it. What ended up happening is a handful of months later, or I'd say almost even like a year later, I ended up watching Sean C's reaction to the show in order to pretty much digest it through seeing it with like someone kind of adding in commentary, a little bit of humor, the show being a bit chopped up. It helped me sort of get the overall gist of the show. And I was able to see these more disturbing moments and be able to pretty much like interpret them a little bit differently. With that being said, I also ended up watching a couple of analyses videos on this show, and then I just was like, you know what? Fuck it, let's just watch the show. So I did that, and I will say, like, I handled it really well. I ended up actually having an admiration for a lot of the gore, for how how unrelenting the show is, in showing just like the carnage of these sort of situations, how serious it is, but also in a way, perspective, like how with again, spoiler alert, leave now if you haven't seen this show, goddamn. But with Omni Man, how how he views human life, how with what he's doing, it's just like a completely different way of seeing these things. He just views humans as weak, and it's just like the entire time this show is like you're in the perspective of a human, and it's just everything, from the music to the way that the scenes are filmed, and or not filmed but put together. You know what I mean? Like everything is kind of to make you feel some sort of level of shock, and I feel like that is the it's most prevalent in the final episode, where it is a bloodbath. But what I liked is that it wasn't just for shock value, and that there actually seemed to be a reason for it, especially with the first episode, how the entire show seems to be based around the events, the really awful events that got me to stop watching this show. And I appreciated that it wasn't just something that was written off and mattered a lot, and there was consequences to it. Like there was branching things that happened because of it, trust breaking. You could see Omni-Man's character breaking from it. And overall, I just loved the depth of this show. I thought the writing was fantastic. It kept me interested all the way through. It didn't feel like it dragged on too long. It was, kept my attention. It was exciting. The action was amazing. Freaking amazing stuff. Yeah, and I liked seeing the characters and how they interacted. Anyways, I just want to inform you guys that I did end up watching it, and I feel pretty good that I was able to. I feel like I've grown just from being able to sit through it, and you know what I mean. It's like I got something really nice out of this. It was a great show, a great watch, and felt like I grew. All right, that's all. Thanks, guys, for watching. Peace.